Hey everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. Again, my name is Holly, and now that I got my first video jitters out of the way, I'm ready to show you my next one and have a lot of fun doing it. Today I'm going to make my prosciutto pinwheels, and these are so incredibly easy and they taste so yummy and you'll just impress all your friends. So what I have here is a puff pastry that I've just let come to room temperature, and I've just kind of spread it out just a little bit. And then I have taken 4 ounces of cream cheese, Philadelphia cream cheese, with about a 1/4 cup of pesto, and I just mixed it together really good, and we're gonna spread that on our pastry. And I like a nice good layer. I love pesto, and of course I love cream cheese, and the two go so well together. So we'll just spread it pretty much to the sides. I'm gonna leave a little bit of room right at the end for when I roll it up. I've got all my pesto and cream cheese spread, and now what I'm gonna do, here I have about a 1/4 cup, a little less, of sun-dried tomatoes packed in oil, and I've just given them a really good chop, and I'm gonna sprinkle those over the pesto. You don't want to do too many sun-dried tomatoes because they have a saltiness to them. It might make the pastry a little bit salty, but I love the flavor of sun-dried tomatoes. So it's totally up to you if you want to put more or less. So I'd say that's probably about 2 to 3 tablespoons. Now I've got all my sun-dried tomatoes spread over, and I'm going to top it with prosciutto. And I love the flavor that prosciutto gives it. I do a nice, probably 6 pieces on it. I like to overlap them. They're nice and thin, and they just crisp up really well in the oven. And now we're ready to roll. I have all the prosciutto, the sun-dried tomatoes, the pesto cream cheese, and that's really it. So I have this on some plastic wrap just to make it nice and easy to roll up tight. And we'll just roll it into a log. Make sure it's nice and tight. The ends get pinched well together. They do tend to open up just a tad bit in the oven, but that is okay. They still look pretty. Now what I'm gonna do is just slice them about a 1/2 inch each. The end is usually too thin, so that one doesn't turn out very well. And you always want to have a really good knife so you don't squish it, and just use a little saw. And I have greased a pan here. You could put on parchment paper. I do like to use parchment paper. I just don't have any right now. So we'll just layer them all out. And I'll go ahead and finish cutting, and I will see you back in a few minutes. I finished cutting them all. Again, I cut them about a 1/2 inch thick, and I put them on my pan that I greased, and we're gonna pop them in a 400-degree oven for about 15 to 18 minutes. Now, because ovens vary, you'll just wanna watch them until they're nice and golden. And like I said, the edges might unroll a little bit, but that's okay because they turn out super cute. So why don't we put them in the oven? And I'll see you back when they're done. My timer just went off, and these are smelling so, so good. I just want to eat one right now. So why don't we take them out? Oh, look at how beautiful those are. You can see the color of the pesto and the sun-dried tomatoes and the prosciutto. They look so beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a couple on my plate here. I love how some of them just unrolled a little bit. They look like little apostrophes. They're so cute. Now let's see if I'm gonna burn my mouth. I gotta try one of these. These look so good. You're gonna love these. Again, these are my pesto prosciutto pinwheels. Say that 10 times fast. I hope you enjoy it, and we will see you next week. Thank you. These are hot and they're good.